Okay, so it's been curing for about 5 days, six days. So I'm going to get it out, give it a clean, and show you how to string and hang it up. Alright. So, 2 bits, looking pretty good. So as you can see, they're still covered in all of the cure, all the peppercorns and everything else, but the colour has completely changed. It's gone to a nice dark red. I don't know if you can see it down the side there. So all we do is we wash off the excess cure that's on it and tie it up and let it hang for a couple of days just to dry out before we smoke it. It's important to have dry meat when you smoke it, otherwise the smoke particles will just stick to the moisture on the outside of the meat and not get into the meat at all, so you don't get any penetration of the smoke. And that's what you want, nice smoky bacon. Okay, I'm going to wash them up. Alright, so I've washed them off. We're now going to dry them, give them real good drying on both sides, and then I'll show you the way I hang them up. Alright. Alright, as you can see, the bacon is now really taken on that nice red pink baking colour. It smells awesome. So now we just got to hang them up. Now you can buy a proper hook to do this. It's like a bar with lots of hooks. It goes to one single hook. It's probably the best thing to use. I don't have one of those, so I do it another way, which I'll do one and then I'll show you how to do the other one. Okay. Okay, so you've seen that all sped up, so I'll do it a bit slower. Essentially, I use a chopstick. Chopsticks are very cheap things. Buy them just about anywhere, and they're useful for fucking heaps of stuff. So I'll make sure it's the right size, so obviously it's the good width. And I'll sharpen up one end. Now it's not sharp enough to go through the skin. So I stick a hole in with a boning knife, nice sharp point, and a little bit like threading the needle. Well, not really. I push it through, and aim for the other side, work out where I'm going to put my hole, back there, push it through. Push that in through. Straighten it out, and you end up with a great way to hang your bacon without too much issue. Then all I do is I get some butcher's twine. I love butcher's twine. It's the greatest thing. And one. Beautiful. Traily bits. This one's got a little bit that's hanging off the edge. Alright, it just annoys me. So I'm going to cut it off. And it does give you a chance to see a good colour that's gone. It's like a proper bacon colour, so hopefully that's penetrated all the way through the meat. Smells good. Okay, so I'm going to let them dry now for probably 2 to 3 days. I mean, it's really up to you how long you want to do it. Some people like their bacon a bit drier than others. I'll probably let it go for 3 days. I'll leave it hang up here for a little bit, then I'll probably go and hang it in a fridge and leave it hang in one of the fridges for 2 days. And then once I've done that, we're going to put it in the smoker and I'll show you how we do that later on. Cool. Okay, it's been 3 days since I put them in the fridge. We'll go get them and put them in the smoker. Let's go have a look at them. Okay, so they've been hanging happy. So we're going to grab them. Again, chopsticks, brilliant things. And back to the smoker. All right. So we got them back. They've gone a lot harder and also changed lovely colour, but also mainly gone dry on the outside, so the smoke will stick to them. So I'll stick them in the smoker with a couple of clips. Alright, so there's a fair bit of space left in the smoker, so I've done some sausages and I've smoked them once, so I might as well do them again. So I'll be back in a minute. Ta-da! Nice sausage to go in. Okay, so the wood I'm going to use will be tower. Should buy it at your local warehouse, if not. Easiest place to get it. I'm using one of these smoke generators and it's just going into an old hot water cylinder. I'll put some rails across. And it works really well. Pumper. So I'm going to smoke these for probably about 12 hours, probably overnight. This thing here full does about 11 hours. I'm going to turn it down a bit. It should be nice and smoky. Come on, smoke. I like to cover the smoker up to stop most of the smoke getting out, but you do need kind of passage of smoke through it all the time. If you block it off completely, you end up with the bitter flavours. You just want the nice sweet bits. Okay, that's it. Walk away.
What's this? What's this? Good girl.
Okay, so it's been a whole night. I'm going to take them out, have a look at them. Whoa. Awesome, they smell really good. Really good colour now. Happy days. I'm going to put these back in the fridge. Doopy-doo. Alright, that's pretty much it. I'll put it back in the fridge now for, well, really you can eat it straight away, but I find it's a little bit soft to put through a meat slicer, so I tend to leave it for another day or so, and then it will harden up again, and I can take it and put it through the meat slicer to get nice fine shavings off it, and eat it in sandwiches, many sandwiches. So I just got to go and put my sausages back in the meat safe, and that's it. Okay, so it's been hanging in the fridge all day. I realise I haven't cut any open. Have a look at it. It's always a bit of fun. She's a big smoky lump now. Smells really good. Alright, so we can cut some open and have a look. Nice. So you're nicely cured all the way through. Really cool. So there you have it. Nice streaky bacon. All lovely and really smoky. Great, so I'm probably going to leave that for another few days. And that's it.